Alright, alright. Okay, let's get into the... I always regret entering this queue. I always regret entering Avatar. It's too emotional for me facing all the bombs, but we're gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for the content. It's my cross to bear. We had that yesterday and 3 other bombs and only went 2-3. Yesterday, I swear I drafted the best deck in the format that only went 2-3. But I mean, the best deck that I had in this format. But we faced better bombs earlier. Or not better bombs, but just we didn't see ours. Yesterday, I had this, the 5 mana Ang, and perfect mana to splash, or the perfect decent mana to splash it, and the 3 mana Ang in the same deck with a good curve and good removal as well. And still went 2-3. But okay, it's a good start. That's considered a bomb. Okay, and the equipment works really well. Well, it works really well with it, sorta, but it's just a good card. You can later bounce it, restart it. It's not the other one that protects it. What's the airbending lesson? If we pick that up, works with legend as well. This card is good in exactly these 2 colors, but not the greatest on the splash. And the green card I like, the Lost Days I like, this card. Blue is just so deep in this format. But we'll see. Okay, going here, I could take the general, but this combos with our Saga, and it's just a good card overall. Are we just blue-whiting? I think green is decently open, and that card would fit, but it's not that great of a card still. If you don't draw it on 2, it's quite garbo, but if you draw it on 2, it's good, and you can splash off with. I'm going with Lost Days. Quality lesson. I think it's between these 2. That fits maybe now better, and it's the green seems open, but we passed a lot of green as well. Well, this is probably just generically a better card, but people undervalue them sometimes. Need to go cheaper. It's important to go cheap. Penguin acquired. If I have a lot of Waterbend, this card, by the way, has 60% among top players. I think it's really good because there's so many enchantments and artifacts in the format. All the common removal is also enchantment, but you can pick these whenever. Although I think recently people have picked up on that. So I'm taking a removal over the lesson over that. We will need to get cheaper stuff, but Watery Grasp is just great. I swear I always draft blue-white in this format. Maybe that's my issue, but what are you gonna do? Like, the best card is always a blue-white card, even this late in the pack. We need to go cheaper again. We can take Lost Days now, worry about everything else later. Okay, that's cheaper, and that card has been awesome. I would want one octopus form, but first we need to worry about creature curve. And this is sorta like a creature curve. I mean, it deals with opponent's creature early. Penguin. Interaction. Wow. In case we pivot, we don't have that many white cards, but our white cards are so freaking good. Now let somebody else be green. So open. Green is freaking open. Paco is just a okay filler, and sometimes it does more stuff with Waterbend. That's the best green common by stat among top players. I don't know if it's still the truth, but it used to be for a while. That's considered a bomb, is it? It's pretty good. Penguins then attack for 4. It's really good, but it's not as backbreaking as some other ETB effect. But yeah, it can be sick. Also, just a 3 mana 2/4s are pretty good in this format. Yeah, it works on tokens, funny enough. But that's why it says only triggers once per turn. Okay, that's actually a bomb. I think that card might have higher win ratio than Suki. Chat, can somebody give me feedback on that? Because Ang is insane. Rare on an uncommon slot. I would love a fortune teller, but fine. Sarah Angel. Man of War, that's also a Sarah Angel. Not Sarah Angel, Baneslayer Angel. We're gonna simply go with removal. I don't think we should overcomplicate the deck. I know we have a lot of removal, but we don't have hard removal. This is good, but actually I found that the decks where I run too many hawks are just doing poorly because then everything is bad on the draw. Like Penguin is not great on the draw. This is not great on the draw. Oh, so it's close. Okay, okay. I'll take a Grand Grand. Is Grand Grand even good here? We have one water bend card. We'll make it. We'll make it work. I mean, sometimes it's good with penguins, but we want some other water. Well, these two water bend and that water bends. Okay, okay. And we can put a flying equipment on it. Okay, we're synergizing. Suki 65, Ank 63. Yeah, it's just that sometimes you cannot attack with it, right? You want some other ways to tap it down or ways to pump it. But yeah, it's good. It synergizes with stuff. Okay, let's go. Boomerang. I do want the fortune teller at one point. But man, like Boomerang in this deck bounces. Like first of all, it bounces everything that has an aura and removal on it. But then it also just bounces a lot of our stuff and it bounces their stuff as well. We need to pick creatures in pack 3, but sure. Don't think we're gonna play that, so I'm just taking a filler flyer just in case. I think we have too many non-creatures. Although the card is kinda good. I don't know. Just take it. Okay, that's a better creature, in my opinion. Works with Suki well. Yeah, Razor Rink is good, but are we cutting any of other cards here? Probably not. We'll see. Well, now we're definitely playing that over it. Also, Waterbend is so clutch now with Gran Gran. Oh, this doesn't Waterbend. Never mind. Doesn't Waterbend. I always think this Waterbends for whatever reason. We'll still take it. I don't think we can go heavy white, but it is somewhat playable. It's actually really good with Suki. We'll see. We're a little bit on the expensive side right now. That might be even okay. I like the barrels, but we have so much removal. Barrel is good when you water bend a lot. Maybe we need to play this for water bending. We'll see. We have options. We have options. That's a good thing. One pack to go. Well, sure. Wisdom would be pretty good. Yeah, otherwise I would just take the wisdom because we have plenty of these already. Okay. So that card is really great, but I think we need to go cheaper. It actually works with penguins. Just take a 2-drop. Cut all of that. We have too many 4s. Yeah, just go cheaper. Nice. Noise. I don't think we want to overcomplicate it. Like, that card is really good, by the way. It's between these two, and both kind of work. I'm gonna take that. Hopefully we will. The farm animals. They often come around. What? Are we open or are we open? Katara would... Well, Katara, we would need to go cheaper with these, which I don't think we have space, so... I think we're just a good stuff deck. This is a maybe, but could make the cut. Probably not. Okay, more. Well, now this gets way more interesting. The waterbending creature. Okay, 1-drop. Don't need another Lost Days, I think. We have plenty to do. Even this is probably a cut at this point. I don't think we want to run it. It has a really high upside, the card, though. We have one already, so... I'll just play that. Pick that. Okay, that we might play, but... What to cut? Yip Yip is good. That's alright. We wield it, but probably don't have space even. Imagine water bending that late in the game. Could cut a path, yeah, maybe. Paco could go. 2-2-2. Like we still need more blue. That's why I don't want to run that. If I went 9-8, I would probably run that. It's also Scry is so good in this deck. They are way better in red blue where you can firebend. They're actually insane in red blue. I really want this, but we're so expensive already. No, some are force, yeah, but kinda this is similar to me, 4-5. It's all the same mana curve. I mean, same, like it's like I view this as late game. Obviously, it's better to have some fours and some fives than I don't know 5-5s. Obviously, we're playing like this is great, this is great, this is great, this is great. Is there space? I think I still want two of these. Although that's removal as well. We could cut one path, have more double white than double blue, but we have more early blue cards that also filter. So Octopus form is interesting, but it's so good with these three cards and good with Tylee and it's good with that. So I think we play it. The sagas flip eventually. When they flip, you have mana up. So creature removal then gets awkward for them, and this is something we can do on too. So I think this is what we want to run. It's not worth overcomplicated. We need to be cheap enough for the sagas to not be too tempo inefficient. That's it. This deck has 5 rares or something, 4 rares. Yesterday a 3 rare deck went 2-3. This has to be better, 4 rares. Sure, a little bit awkward because on the play we don't deal with anything, but fine. Fine. They'll play around the counter here. Ang should be a rare, probably, yeah. Now we get a penguin. Late to the party, penguin. We just want to be efficient. 3 mana, 2-4. To be fair, there's not many removal on 3 that deals with it. In these colors. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks so bad. Okay. Well, it's not okay. It's more like not okay. Still penguin. I actually do think we put... Huh, that's weird. I don't think we can not play a blue spell out. Embed target non-land permanent that they can crack. Can airbend our creature just, but then we have to repay for it. But we get a 1-1, that's not even that bad. How good is trading penguin for 1-1 get a 1-1? That's, I mean, we do stop the value there. I can airbend bad. Is that bad or good? I don't know. Guess we just do that. For next turn, it's not that bad if we don't hit a creature, but whatever. I mean, if we don't hit a land. If we hit a land, we kind of have it set up what we want to do. I do get, is it permanent? Oh, it is permanent. But then we have to spend the turn, the mana again, I don't know. Okay, Zuko is fine. Man, have these 5 mana spells been awkward? Sure. Well, that's pretty good. Get a blue land, how about that? I'll take it. I will take it. Need a sack, right? They have that, yeah. Okay, but unblockability to some degree helps. Or they can crew both. Wait, do we win? Two. Yeah, we win. Let's go. That almost went south. Did we just win on upkeep as well? We just mull that or what? We have like good trees and we likely hit a land draw, but is that even gonna be enough? 3 draws means probably around 80%. This is really insane cards actually. And we get a scry. I think we keep that. Like it's funny, but just because of the sheer quality, and this gets the tempo back. That helps if we draw a 2-drop. It doesn't help like curving out better. And that's also decent on tempo. I mean, it's the math behind it, but it is still hard to play without a 2-drop on the draw. I would not keep with normal 2-drops, with 3 drops if like the quality I think makes up for that. So I want to tap that down, or I could airbend it. They recast it. No, I think we just tap it down and then go hang. That land is often so annoying. Counter spells. Cannot play around the counter spell here. Let's go here. I can attack first, but they could have a removal plus. No, I guess removal plus a counter doesn't work. Counter is pretty bad for us. But this hand doesn't play around the counter spell. Okay. Let's keep it. Even though water bending that, we can do it here. It's better to replay it in the same turn. Glider and Zuko. This card is, by the way, also an uncommon mythic or a mythic uncommon. It's just insane how good Sokka is. Okay, so land allows us to go staff on our own creature. We could hang this turn though. On this, they have to replay it. Is that better? No, I feel like this is better. No, it is true that we have data, but that really doesn't. Like the blue mana has been an issue. The blue mana has been an issue. And that's gonna be a problem, but we have lifelink at least. Ank is gonna be really important to battle the tunnel. Need land destruction every time. Is there a land that destroys a land in this format? It sucks. Top bottom. That no. That doesn't make sense. Just token here. Or does that do more? So I don't want to use that. I could go these two. I mean, that gets an attack in, but then we give them an attack. Interesting. So they have some water bend action. Well, don't say they have the rare. Kinda lose to that. Seems like they have the rare. But you cannot really. I mean, how do we battle that? We don't have a counter. I mean, even a counter spell here wouldn't work. They'll draw new 7. Yep. I mean, what are you gonna do? Like, the randomness is real. Like, there's just cards that go beyond being a deck, and that's a problem. Like, this is better than, like, casting that in a game in this situation where we are fighting for value as well. Just diminishes our whole deck. For limited, designs like that are just, I don't know, they're toxic, they're random. Yeah, I know I have that, but still we need to cast. It's only 1 card per turn. We don't even have a single blue. Like, obviously when they're ahead, they have this. They draw new 7. It's completely crazy. And yeah, the cards like that are toxic as well, for sure. But that's the problem with this format. I guess we go aggro here. But we need to keep stuff back potentially. Or I guess that here is not that bad. So this attacks. This attacks. Question is, does that attack as well? Probably has to. Yeah, we have 9 islands as well. Ang Journey in a 2-color deck. What are the odds? It's fine. That's not fine though. That is not fine. 4, 5, 6. So Grand can. I guess it could attack. Maybe I should have put. Yeah, that was bad. But if I put it there, it doesn't trade. Same amount of damage. I guess if I put it here, it's more. Maybe we just go for lethal. So okay, I would do this for lethal in 2 turns. Yeah, that's good. I mean, they could have raised their wings, but they either way deal with something. I shouldn't have played a land out because I think Grand can actually attack here unless they deal with this somehow. Then we have a problem. Although I can get a 2-mana spell here. Discarding that is not bad at this stage. I mean, if you want to finish the game first, it's still better to play the lands out. Because then you can draw something that affects the combat or gives prowess, right? Like, this pro likely won't matter, it's too slow. I mean, I could have discarded it now, but we don't have another double blue card. Like, I'm pretty sure that card doesn't matter in this game. But it looks like they have the Razor Wings. Imagine drawing a counter spell of the lesson. That's not even that bad. Well, that worked out pretty well. So you can still play that. Don't get another 1-drop. I think we still want to tap that down, although I could wait to tap a flyer down. But they could get a counter spell. Let's see what they get. We'll get some info. Nothing? This is not a good decision, because I can equip to save mana next turn, but they get a card. But then the card might be worth, like, because they can get a flyer as well. But we don't want them to get a flyer. I would say we play it out, tap that down. But I'm not sure how important the card will be. Probably not that important, but then there's also counter spells issues. They have the 4/5. Okay, so maybe that was bad. No blue mana. So maybe I should have waited. I don't know. It's, I guess, in the dark a little bit. One mana up. So do they have something for one mana? Okay, that probably is enough. Yeah, yep doesn't work now with this draw, but yeah. Yep would be good for them, yeah. Yep actually is quite an overperformer in this format. Gain a life. No, it's actually no, but then they tap down the mana. Maybe auto tap or wreck them. If they had yep, they would survive actually. You're still not playing them. In this format, they are quite good in that sense that there's so many flyers, and removal is really not cheap or it's expensive. All of the tricks gain flying, like, or reach, or most of them. Or they untap a flyer, for instance, the octopus form. Even the octopus form is also a protection spell, which you keep. Pretty reactive hand, which is worse on the play. Okay, that helps, because that's tempo efficient. Play a 1-drop out, have Quench up. Are we gonna scry? I'll scry. Sorta need lands. I think we ditch both. Actually. Because we need a white source. And we can draw here. Still gonna counter that. I know it gets awkward. If I don't draw land. But yeah. We still have that now. It's not that bad because blue source wouldn't get us really that far. I mean, for that now, but we didn't have that info earlier. Yeah, I wish there was a plains on top. When I don't play anything, well, fine. No permanents to airbend. Now we can start airbending that or something. Did they miss a land drop? No. That was their fourth turn. We were on the play. Okay. Pretty good versus a token. Land is great. So I don't know how gambly do we want to go about that, because we can deal with it next turn. If they had 2 lessons, if they copy a lesson, that's really good. But I think we should at least, like, I can go here because then it's only one target if they copy a removal. Yeah, no, maybe that's fine. We kind of 2-for-1 them, they 2-for-1 us. Oh, it cannot copy a line. Oh, it's only a lesson. Yeah. Shock, I guess, but shock doesn't, only deals with one. Yeah, so there's not that many insane lessons. Yeah, combustion would work. That's the only lesson that gets, but it's fine. It's a 2-for-1 versus 2-for-1. They tap out. We get a land here. Otherwise, we could still tap it down. So it's not bad. Like, this is also, it's good for them, but not insane. Just take it. The land will be annoying. Okay. Gonna take 6. I don't have a good answer for it though. So we kinda have to go there. One, two, three. If we block, probably not worth it. It would restrict that mana, but probably we decline. Because we have both creatures covered. And we have spells, like we can just do that. If we need more cards later. Here we still have to go. Have to deal with both. Probably. We want this up once it flips. Black red doesn't deal with enchantment. This works here. Bro. No allies though. They cannot cast towers, as far as I'm concerned. There's some awkwardness there. Probably just pass. How does that work? They cannot cast towers, right? I mean, plus we can block for now. Cartion, yeah. This card is weird. Just doesn't play out that well. Sure. Okay. This results either way since it's 2 targets. I think I'll just bounce it here. Before it can get lightning striked. I mean, that combo is just so stupid. You do rank faster in Avatar, it seems. Well, depends who you stumble upon. Yeah, it really comes down to the card quality in this format. See, I think the entry barrier of a deck is like minimum 2 rares or some number of the busted uncommons. Otherwise, you're just not competing often. Sometimes you get them with mana curve and they stumble, but there's not that many good aggro decks. I mean, the aggro is kind of present because the tempo is just a huge thing because of airbending and flyers. Besides red, white, what is really like an aggro deck? Blue white is more of a good stuff flyers deck. And then everything else is kind of just a good stuff deck. Sacrifice is so weird, you kind of have to get the uncommon enchantments and then you can build some sag decks, but even that falls to bombs. Okay. Penguins are usually pretty terrible on the draw. But they still trade. I'll just use a pacifism. because doesn't match it, and we still have another pacifism. Okay, next time they get a pump, we have to be careful. We can bounce our own pacifism. Fine. No, just play both out. I'm trading the penguin for the 2-1. And this can go on the 1-1. And they lose a turn if they want to pump. But that's actually good. We can bounce the pacifism, then deal with that. A little bit of a mana concern. But okay. It's sort of fine. I think it's fine. I think it's a fine. Now I can bounce the pacifism and have that up. And set up a turn for this. Still Tylee. Scry is good though. No, let's cry. Because I want to get here. Annoying, but okay. Come on, land. We can do it. Together we can do it. We scried hard. Nope, not hard enough. It's actually bad. But sure. Yeah, that's more than okay. I'll just do this, let them pump and draw into that. Because then they lose a turn, then we deal with this either way. We need a freaking land. That's all we need. There's a land and there's a good card. Still have two to crack. We just need time. Fortress Zuko, you mean? Yeah, Zuko is fine. I just kind of don't like drafting red that much anymore. Oh wow. They're cooking. Well, we cannot give them cards here because they just draw some go white pump and we lose. But that is awkward. Well, man, that's awkward. That's really bad. I guess we play it out to crack this. I think we have to save these. We also start then bending. Like, but if they draw a removal, we're in a lot of trouble. Yeah, I mean, that sucks if they draw something, but they are at the mercy of top deck. That was insane. Oh, I would get a 1-1. Oops. Yeah. I missed it. That was bad. Oh, that's actually really bad. I had to bend that. Yeah. I fucked up. I mean, we gotta put it here and here, and then we take one. That's the play. This we don't get anymore. And the next turn we exile the Disciple, but we dead to a lightning strike. Sure. Yeah, so that was a pretty bad. Like last turn I messed up pretty badly, but okay. That's okay. Go to 2. So since we're doing this, either way, I'm gonna crack the clue. Three tokens, 2 life. Okay, so gotta do that. I'm probably gonna trade though. But we only trade. Okay. So when I have lethal next turn, I think I just attack exile 1 and that's lethal. Here it's 1 short. Because giving them another turn is more outs for a lightning strike. I punted there pretty badly. I missed the interaction with the clue. I kind of kept on thinking that. I mean, we had this interaction earlier, but it's in my mind that only triggers on creatures. Never punished. We're almost back into top 250. Let's go. Haven't played standard now for few days. The green-white deck is there. I really like blue-red deck still. It's just hard to, like, you can always, but you always need to be aware how to tune them, because the meta is shifting. I think blue-red still beats everything as long as you tune it correctly, but I don't know what's the right configuration now. Yeah, that's an insane hand. As long as there's no counter spell, we could potentially even play around it. Sure. Ooh. Might go that first, because this can be annoying. And then have a huge attack. Okay, here I'm gonna play around the counter spell. I could even play around the damage spell, but what I can do is just put that here and play that out. So I think we can even attack. We're probably not worth it though. I'm gonna only attack with these two. There can be also the 2/1/1s, and then I'll play that. And we pass the turn. Did we play our land? We play the land. They'll have to tap out eventually. Yeah, we get a 1/1 if we get a land and everything gets a pump. This card has been so good as well. A 3/4. That's a scam. Okay, land is good. So what's better now? Tap that down would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, deal 4. I mean, I don't hate that. I mean, tap, we need to water bend still. Which I guess can happen in attacks. And then we got a 2/2. I think that's good. Get prowess as well. So we would attack with. This is instant speed, right? Yeah. So we would attack with this, and we have 1, 2, 3, and another one. We have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we can attack all, right? 1, 2. No. This attacks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that works. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we get a 2-1. I mean, you don't play around board wipe here. Because they just lose before they cast it. Okay, top 250. We're back. Just like that, you just need fewer errors. And you're winning again. But in this format, you don't even feel the satisfaction when you're winning. It's crazy. Like, that's how bad it is. Because you're winning with rares. There's no... You didn't do much. You know what I mean? You weren't responsible for the wins. The cards were... I like having things under control. But rares are good for the content, Mr. Streamer. Yeah, brainless magic. Oh, that could be the... We're figuring out the team name for the PT team I'm on, or that we assembled. Brainless magic could be a team name. Or team brain that, but it's maybe a little bit toxic. That's actually a good name for the team. A little bit toxic, cannot use that. Brainless magic we could use. Simple magic. Why did I keep that? I saw good cards I kept. But I forgot that we're on the draw. We're getting cooked. We're playing around a counter spell. I was thinking of doing it, maybe, yeah. I don't know. It's kind of... like anything at the PT that is not playing the game takes away from... I mean, it's kind of taxing on your brain, so I'll have to decide on that. I mean, it is actually, like, if you worry about other stuff, it does hinder probably your plays, but yeah. It's good for the content. And I said, I kind of made that my mind that, like, I value content more than competitive magic a while ago, even though now I'm competing and I said I will never compete again. It's just addictive. It's addictive. What a scam. I mean, I had the best team name, but it's not... I mean, technically, I started the team, but I'm not the leader because we don't have, like, a hierarchy right there. But I wanted to have a team Arit Mesa. But I don't think others would agree. I'm not sure. Well, that would be a dope name, huh? Or Team Mesa. Are we keeping that? It's kind of not bad on this board, but... keep it. Okay, you can double spell. Oppo, what is that bomb? What is that bomb doing there? We can't really handle it that well. Bounce it for a turn, but that doesn't even do that much. Guess I have to. Because it's really hard to do both, Albert Turkey, especially because I'm a limited content creator. In competitive Magic, you have to focus on constructed way more. And then leaking constructed info when you're on a team is a no-go, so you cannot put this into a content. So it's like almost... like, it's so hard to do content while you're testing. Because of that, like mostly because of the leaks and stuff. I guess I could do competitive, but then it's hard without a team, honest. Like, it's really hard to solve a format without a team. So I could do constructed, like, streaming my preparation and stuff, but I probably wouldn't do that well. Like, it's insane. Like, it's hard. Like, that's why people do it, like, full-time. I mean, full-time. It's hard to do it full-time because competitive doesn't earn you a lot of money. But the people that are good are kind of full-time. not really doing content, or not as much content. Oh, are we doing that? Wait. So I can scry, see what the info first. To be fair, this is not bad. Now gain some life. Then they have 2 turns to draw it, but we could maybe get a better board first. Is the thing what I like. Penguin for next turn. Penguin is good on this board for late game, but I think we need other stuff. I tweeted about it and I reached out to people I know. Then I found people that want a team. So we were like 4. And then I found people that have some group that has a team, and we merged the teams, and now we're like 14 players on a team, which is quite big. There's probably Yep. Where's Yep here? I cannot just take this, can I? Maybe I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because Yep is still gonna be a problem. Okay, shut up. Oh, I think I need to block. Okay. That's 2. That's 1. Has reach is annoying. We get the land. We're not the best at drawing our lands the way we want it, but okay. Adds to the board. Taking 4 is pretty bad for us, but okay. The bombs are arriving. They played more bombs, so it's only fair that they are winning. It's not a good outcome for us at all here. So cannot take 10. But I guess can make that block. They get a treasure. They get a 2-1. Can make that block, but then we don't gain lifelink. But maybe that's what we need to do. They still get a 2-1. So bad for next turn. They get 2 2-1s. But then we get some lifelink. I don't know. But untapping Ang just trades with everything. I guess I could do it on the blocks, but could do that, crack the clue. That's pretty good actually. I think we need to set up. We're on 5 though. 1, 2, 3. But we have enough creatures. Technically. They get 1 more here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5. And we cannot equip though. Ah, that's fine. I think we gotta do that. Yeah, cannot attack, right? Can we attack with 1, 1, 2, 3, 4? Technically, we can attack with 1 if they have completely nothing, but so 1, 2, 3, 4. We go to 1. I guess. I mean, how else are we gonna win? Can equip plus that. 2 mana removal is lethal. It's pretty hard to get cards actually. I mean, it's hard. I mean, you buy them or whatever. Everybody gets their own cards, but it is often a logistical struggle. Oh, we cannot do that. So we have to attack first. I mean, we have lethal if they have nothing, but do we play around the counter spell is now the thing. Because that can play around it. And they have a reacher. We do lose if they have a counter spell. If that was a permanent, that would be so much easier. Go for it and lose to a counter or what? Sometimes you just have to risk it. Because what are the if there's anything else, removal also gets us. So, but removal is not that devastating. It's nothing dice, and we get a 2-1, and we're still low. Our team is not sponsored or anything because nobody reached out for sponsor. We just assembled for the sake of testing. Maybe sponsored teams have all the cards available. Some teams are sponsored by card shops, but we don't. So it's like I've seen people make compromises because you don't get cards. It actually kind of sucks because it limits creativity. I don't think the environment, the PT environment's like actually enforces the most creativity. Target creature, what a scam. That's a problem. I mean, I might just play it here, but probably bad. Just crack that, I guess. I have a 1-drop, but yeah. I have a 1-drop. We have blue and a white one. It's actually questionable. Yeah, also Edge of Eternity, this was modern, so it was easier to lock in on a deck before the set release. Also, it was like the set was out already. Could go that. Bounce it, and they can do both. Tap it is also interesting. This could get a clue. It's actually funny. Probably good to get a clue because of this. Firebending could add up though. All the options are interesting. I think I like that. Getting the cards is actually my biggest concern for the PT. It's quite a struggle. But I don't have like a shop here and stuff, so. I don't have a local shop. Sure, it doesn't work. Their allies work though. If you get people, yeah, to rent you, it's not that easy. Because most of your mates will play the same deck, right? And then if you don't have a local shop, you don't have a community to just go there. But I'll figure it out. You always figure it out somehow, or just sometimes like, which sucks. Like sometimes you submit a suboptimal deck, but No, I mean suboptimal. There's like other options on the team that are good usually. Then we just kind of have to do this. Or just block. One card they can make a 5/4 that has what 6/6 mana this creature. We'll figure how to deal with that. That would be probably the best scenario for us. But if they play it, we just double block here now. So they can't really play it, can they? This is 5. Maybe they can. Five. 4. Seems good. They deal with that, they lose this. Okay. They use removal, we keep that. It's another thing. Oh wait, we get it back, more value? Although, only for a turn. Well, never mind. It's like forever. We get it back for forever. More bombs. More better. There's some inner guilt when you play a deck like that, when you play so many bombs. 7-0 easy. I wonder why, chat. I wonder why this deck went 7-0.